we go. Oh my goodness. Oh! Valuable secret. Sir Rodney's secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He could use it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood in his way, that he alone might take the fame and the glory. Could I have left Watson or Sherlock in there? I don't think so. Don't make me try. Motive: paranoia. Garrow's suffering was too great. After Sir Rodney's grand discovery, Garrow lived in fear of the Mithras curse and so developed heightened feelings of paranoia. Garrow with the ice knife. I would believe that. But I don't think it's Garrow. We'll go over everything in a sec. Okay. So. Garrow with the silver knife. I don't think it's Garrow though. Blinkhorn is a deserving specialist who is aware that he is about to be cast aside over a major discovery. He will lose his chance of a lifetime. Vengeance. I believe that. I wonder if we can conclude each subject with each murder weapon. Maybe. I don't know. Motive: stop takeover. Even if Pitkin is the owner of the baths, he will surely lose them, for his major discovery will change everything. It will turn the baths into a permanent excavation site to preserve the research. It will never achieve the commercial status that Pitkin desires. Oh my god. Yep, I could do all of them. It's Garrow with ice or silver. It is Blinkhorn with ice or silver. And it's Pitkin with ice or silver. And we have to choose. I'm pretty sure it's an ice knife. But who would... So pick your own story? No. Well, in a way, yes, but there's only one right conclusion. There's only one right answer. I don't think it's Garrow, even though he's too nervous, it's too obvious, he touched the body, the blood, I mean, that could all... I want to talk to them one more time. There has to be more? No. There's one right conclusion. One. Yes, Garrow is the easiest, and I don't believe that. I want to see if we can talk to them one more time. Just to see if we can confront them with anything we found. If we can't do that, well, I have to make a decision and ponder over what we found. Little Darkson, could you check for me how many chapters, or anyone else, how many chapters this game has? Because we're in chapter 3 right now. 6? Oh God, I must hurry.
I'm not sure that I can be helpful at the moment.
I must hurry.
I'm trying to rest. Do you have something else to ask me?
6 cases. We're on the 3rd, right? Oh God. Okay. Well, we have decisions to make. I found all the clues. This is it. This is it. So, chat. Looking at these guys. That's Garrow. That's the nervous guy. That's Blinkhorn. He is the archaeologist. And this is Mr. Pitkin. He is the rude boy. The rude rich boy. Now, I would love to convict Mr. Pitkin. It's all about fame, money, that kind of thing. If he knew what the murder victim, whatever his name is, if he knew what he had found, that would be bad. This is about his career. He seems to like the murder victim, though. Look, his name, Mr. Rodney. He seems to like him, though. He's very calm, which could be suspicious. He's very, very calm, which could mean 2 things. And him, he is just all over the place. He's very nervous. Did Garrow tip off the victim about golden knife? Garrow? Doubtful. This one is not obvious to me. Did no one mention the champagne? No one. They all said they didn't bring the champagne. We all asked them. They all said we didn't bring it. And that was it. That was it. The matter was closed. There was a question. There was the one line of answer as in no, I did not. And that was it. So that was not very helpful. So why was there champagne? There was champagne because they had to use the ice bucket. And that is why I think he was murdered with an ice knife. Otherwise there would not be champagne there. If it was the rich boy that brought the champagne for a reason, he would definitely say so. He doesn't have the money and he doesn't have the money. But who put it there? I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. Someone had to put it there. Yes, the murderer. I think it's Blinkhorn, and I'm gonna go with the ice knife, and I'm gonna do that right now. And if it's wrong, we have more to think about. I want to convict him. I really do. But I think it's you. Although this worries me. This one. This worries me. Oh wait, that was Blinkhorn. It was this one, right? No, hold on. Ah! I need to have the right name here. Yeah, Blinkhorn. Okay. It's you. Blinkhorn with ice knife. Yes. So. He killed Sir Rodney to avenge an abuse of power. The death would be his financial benefit and would allow him to emerge as a luminary in his field. He used an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. Condemn Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn knew of Bencliffe's intention to take all the credit for the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan to eliminate Bencliffe, and for this he deserves the rope. Absolve Blinkhorn. He devoted his life to discovering the golden knife and the credit was about to be given by Bencliffe. If he had been given the opportunity to claim ownership of this discovery, he would not have killed Bencliffe. I would believe that, actually. Oh, God.
Mr. Holmes, what happened?
Uh-oh.
This.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see, Mr. Blinkhorn. One never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this. The thrill of the discovery, and one's own enhanced reputation. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, are you suggesting that...
I am not suggesting anything. I know. You found the knife. You are an intelligent man. The ghost knife shall remain one of the most ingenious constructions I have seen in my career, I do assure you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I am praising your performance, your perfect murder.
What? Wait, are you accusing me of murder? No, I deny it.
Mr. Blinkhorn, it is no use to deny it. I know the truth. You had no choice. Because it was you who found the golden knife, and therefore you had to be the murderer. Sir Rodney was determined to receive all the credit for the find, when in fact it was your work. He would have crushed you to be sure that you could never tell the truth. But I uphold the truth, and I will tell it.
What do you mean? That you will save me?
What I mean is that you deserve a second chance. I shall be following your career with the keenest interest, Mr. Blinkhorn. Farewell.
Oh, God, what did I do? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Is that good? Yeah, that doesn't feel... That doesn't really feel good. Ah! It was right. I had it right the first time. I had it right, but I chose to absolve. I did choose to absolve. And I wonder if that's a good choice. Then again, I'm not a judge, I'm not a jury. Chat, do you like this? I could condemn him very easily. I will go with this. I have an odd feeling, but I don't want him to die. Hang him. Ah, that's what I don't want. He deserves a trial. That's the thing. I don't know what's gonna happen from now on. Hold on. On second thought, though, if it was the rich guy or the poor one, would they have let the gold weapon stay in there? Only Blink-1 wanted it to stay there for him to officially discover it. Yes. I agree. I agree. Yeah, accept. I wonder. Oh. Yeah, lots of people hanged him, apparently. It was a brutal murder. But yeah, well, I'm okay with this. Actually, there's an odd feeling, but I'm okay with this. Goodness me.
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come.
What? Can I have coffee?
I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Oh god. Why do I keep doing it? Hi. Hello. I don't know why I'm looking at you. This is... I really wanted to go that way. Mr. Holmes, today is the very first time that I have been allowed to write a single letter, and you are the first person whom I would wish to address. I repent all that I have done, but at the same time I find myself grateful for your uncovering the truth. It has given me an enormous life lesson. I also thank you for my conditional sentence, for soon I may be able to live a fulfilling life once again and not be condemned by society. Oh. Oh. Do we have a knife? Oh, we have the silver knife. I'll take it. Personality ranking sympathizing. I am, aren't I? I am. There. Well. Do you want to start this new case? Are you interested? And it's also make the knife-shaped ice cubes. Yeah, isn't that cool?
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. What table? We have many tables. Oh, there we go.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
It's lovely. I at least want to read the letter.
A wax seal.
No, I know. Ooh. Coat of arms.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Brackenstall? Well, well, well.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Don't say that, Dead Valley. Because then little Darkson would go, Are you sure? Do you want to take a closer look? Come over here. Careful now. Abbey Grange, Marsham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. What? Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Okay. What?
So, what is it, Holmes?
I don't know.
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
Murder?
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
I
It
agree.
makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately.
Immediately.
I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Huzzah. Oh, do I want to go there? I have some time left. Yeah. Immediately. Tomorrow. No, I have some time left. I wanna tomorrow this, but I can't do that to you. I wanna see what's happening. Just a little bit more, Mom. Whoa, holy moly, that is wallpaper.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
Whoa.
A violent act of aggression.
Oh
Yes,
my.
the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid to raise her right.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
The morning room? The morning room? How big is this house? The morning room. I hate this wallpaper, by the way. It's so in your face. Is it paint? I don't know what it is, but good God. Hello.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Don't you have rooms for every hour of the day? Nope.
Lord George Brackenstall.
Goodness, there's so much stuff around the morning room. Good Lord. Oh, thanks, Shellman.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Now we have a morning room in the blanket fort.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall. I gave him that name on purpose. Is this the way to the morning room?
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Okay, I would guess that is not the way. Ah, the morning room. No, Shelburne!
Ladies, allow me to
Whoa.
introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I
Really?
am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
Suspicion.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one.
Oh,
I
really?
fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Oh, she is so suspicious. She's doing it for the money. La la la. Da da da. Fresh bruises. Da da dee, da 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 da. Golden brooch, a kangaroo and an emu from Australian origin. She's wanted with that guy, that inventor guy. Huh? Old bruises. Oh. Well. That is not okay. What else do we want from you, my dear lady? Pale cheeks. Well, not a happy marriage.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was
Oh
drunk,
my God.
and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Oh, it was not voluntary?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary?
Yes.
I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw 2 others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had hurt them, for he was holding his stick. But they were 3, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
I also suspect the maid. I am suspicious of the ladies in the house.
Did these 3 villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from